Good God. The little beefers. Yikes. Okay, I think it's filter time. This out of hand. So to delete some of these officially off, I'm guessing off this list, I need to go and do it on the website, I guess. How does that work? I've never done that before. Item filters. Resource not found. Okay. What? It did not like me mass deleting. Those are all PoE 2 ones. Oh my god. All kinds of errors if you try to fucking delete filters too quick. Website is down for maintenance. What? What? Oh, it's back. PoE 1, PoE 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I have a default very strict. Delete that. Start fresh like I normally do. Okay. Actually, get us a load this one called Semi-Strict. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's, how do I get back to my list of them? How do I delete that one? My filters. I probably have chromatic changes on there. Alright, let's just create a new filter. Might as well pop it up here so people can see what the hell I'm doing rather than seeming like I'm standing here doing nothing. So I always like to start with regular and then I modify it myself. Where is the velvet? Okay, wow, it remembers that I like to do velvet for all these. Okay. And then customize. We'll keep showing all currency for now. That's fine. Uniques are fine. Div cards are fine for now. Vendor recipes. I mean, we definitely want to show chromatic, gem cutters, jewelers. Actually, okay, yeah, all those are selected. Even glass blowers I want to see. Even, like, mid and low, I want to collect a bunch of glass blowers, so we'll get all the quality flasks. I think all that's fine for now. Really, it's mostly the items. Endgame special bases and crafting. High-level crafting bases. I don't really care about crafting bases. I never pick them up, I never sell them. We'll just turn those off now before I get to high level. Fractured Veil, all that shit we'll deal with later, I guess. Linked items. We'll turn 5 links and 4 links off. Over quality. I don't really care about these. I've never seen them selling for anything, but I could be wrong. Okay, so that's good for now. In-game rares. Do we want to get picky on jewelry yet? I guess we can do rings and amulets. Get rid of B and C, and then I just want to put in ones like Amber, Jade, and Lapis into A. And then that's fine. Whoops, I put C belts. Actually, we're not gonna have C belts done anyway. We'll probably just keep A for those. Go to rings. Vermilion's fine, Amethyst fine, Prismatic fine, Two Stone fine. I do want to put Iolite. I could even use an Iolite on my build as A. And then Ruby, Topaz, Sapphire, and Coral aren't terrible. Coral is eh, but I'll put it on for now. Good there. Then we go to belts. I want to rank A Crystal, Vanguard, Heavy, and Leather. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I could have just kept B tier on for that one, but oh well. Alright, I think that's good enough for jewelry, weapons, and armor. This is where it's going to be a little bit spicier. We're probably going to get rid of... I do still like picking stuff up early on, so I am going to go with A and B on this one. But I do feel like body armors take up a lot of space and barely sell. So I kind of want to go to body armors and drop them all down to C and just not pick any up. And then shields. Kind of the same way. Except for sometimes the special shields are good. The ES shields can be good. So I'll keep Harmonic and Titanium on, but I'll turn all those off. And then weapons. Claws. I don't really care to pick up claws. I rarely ever sell them. Same with daggers. They're already off. Axes. Maces. Thrusting one-handers. One-handed swords. Two-handed axes. They're too big to pick up. People just craft them anyway. Handed swords. War staves. Bows. I don't like picking them up. Rune daggers. Rune daggers are kinda iffy. We could. They could still be good. Maybe we'll do rune daggers. Quivers. Quivers can still be good, and they're not... I mean, they're on the bigger side, but they're not too bad. Scepters, good. Staves, no. Wands, yes. I don't know how I feel about Tornado Wand. Do people use Tornado Wand? I'm gonna drop it. There we go. I think that's good for now. If we go to, like, boots, we have a lot of boots showing, though. I guess we'll see. We'll try this and we'll see how we feel. I kind of just want to play the game. I also don't think I care. I always do this and I always, like, keep them and I barely ever sell any of them. If we go to jewels... I don't really care about the magic ones. We'll keep the ones that are ID'd with life. Busters can stay. We'll leave utility flasks for now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I think that's good enough. I don't really collect chancing bases on PoE 1. Alright, we'll try this. Look at that. All those items down to 1. Let's go. We already picked some random shit up, so we're full in the very first 2 seconds of that map. Probably should have did fractured bases and only kept the better fractured bases on. We'll just try to keep that in mind for the next trip. Oh, look who it is.
Travis, do you not realize that the bars is not a fucking mountain climbing
I am
bobcat?
100% a mountain goat. I have evolved.
Every time I see you, you're either falling off a 500-foot cliff or apparently climbing.
Because I'm telling you, dude, the bars is a fucking mountain goat. You have to. You don't have a fucking choice. This fucking map is so damn vertical.
You're saying play the Meg, is what you're telling me.
I just fought a Meg, as you can see by the green around my screen.
Oh yeah.
Do you see how
Oh
much
my god,
damage
you almost
that
died.
took? Oh man.
I mean, you're an herbivore.
Bars. Barses don't die. No, that's the same mountain I mountain goated up the first time. I'm still young, though. The only reason I could run forever and do the mountain goat thing. Oh, but something tells me I'm not. It'd be on the other side of that, but
So many guys in this map have that, like... Oh, is it the thorns? They have, like, that spiky circle around them, but maybe that's the new thorns. That's why all the rares had it. Alright.
yeah, I don't know about that map. I like it, but fuck, it is rough.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Farewell.
Thought I hit
Hey
control
guys, have
click
you
on that
heard about
bitch.
Raid Shadow Legends? Because I really like Raid Shadow Legends. Wait, no, this is just a Twitch raid? Oh.
Thank you so much for the raid, Hale. It's been a bit. I remember you've raided me before. You were playing Diablo at the time. And I was playing Diablo at the time. But I very much appreciate it. How's it going to all of Hale's people? Hope y'all are having a good night. I just hit maps earlier today on PoE on Death's Oath, and we're just progressing through our white maps at the moment, trying to finish them all up. I think we're getting close to being done whites, though. Alarm is going off. Don't want that. How's it going, Jaws? I was kind of tempted to play the Luminary. I even thought about re-rolling it earlier today, typical me and my love for re-rolling on action RPGs. But I decided to keep pushing for now. Originally, I really liked the idea of the Luminary because I got a few mercenaries and they absolutely slapped. And I was like, oh, can you imagine just like having this permanently? But then I went and read the Ascendancy, and I saw that they nerfed the damage of them. I don't know by how much, it might not matter, they might still be amazing. But the damage of them does get nerfed when you keep them as a permanent mercenary rather than a temporary. So it's like, okay, so they're not gonna be quite this good. But I know a lot of people are still playing it as a build, so I'm sure it's still fantastic. But I also figured I should probably get some map completion done and actually give this character a shot, and not just re-roll the day I hit maps on him. It's going pretty good. Our damage is a little low at the moment, but our weapon is, like, probably the most dogshit of dogshit weapons, so... It's actually my next goal is, since I'm converting minion... Like, I get benefits from minion damage... I think a pretty easy craft is gonna be to get a minion damage wand, throw the minion damage essence on it, I believe is what I'm gonna do, and then try to craft Chaos Dot multi onto it. And that should give me a lot more damage than this piece of crap wand with 67 spell damage on it that I got from leveling. I don't even think that was, I was using that from when I was, like, Essence Drain and stuff. I don't even know if spell damage affects my Death's Oath. It probably doesn't. But I could be wrong, maybe it does. I'm not much of a build creator myself, I follow a lot of guides, so I am following a guide at the moment. I just have such a hard time figuring out what all scales with what sometimes, and I'm not the kind of person that enjoys sitting on Path of Building and just staring at numbers all day. I wanna play the game. So that's why I tend to follow builds rather than try to make them myself. All right.
Hello. Farewell.
crack me open my carbonated water. All right. Tier 4. Do I have the Chaos Craft yet? I do not, so I gotta find that too. That's kind of a bummer. I wonder where Chaos.multi is. Or it might just be all multis, to be honest, but... I don't think I did much town stuff last league. Or maybe I did. Maybe I just did a bunch of mapping. I need to get that going at some point, but we kind of need to get to high tier maps first anyway. Or we could try to get some mappers. I wonder what the price point is on them right now. Actually, I can't even afford one of them. I kind of forgot about that. But I remember, now that I think about it, last league I did a lot of mapping from the town, and I would send them on T17 maps. And I would just buy a shit ton of them and pop them all in. But if I remember correctly, they might be different price this league, but they were like 42C a pop or something I think I was buying them at. But I'd make more off of like selling the Uber fragments. That could be a nice flip to start doing as soon as I have the currency to invest in popping T17s in there. Assuming that it's still profit, I guess I haven't really checked the price of Uber fragments and stuff. Maybe day 2 of the league is a bad time to start doing that, though, too. I don't know if people... I'm sure there's some people that are grinding Ubers already, because people are nuts, but... But usually the prices of all that stuff go up. That's always the question for me, is do I want to do more of the map? I always love full clearing maps, but I've been trying to do better about not full clearing and just clearing most of it. But I do just really want to get Atlas completion done.
Hello. Go with courage.
So maybe I should have just left right after I killed the boss. I've been trying to think about what mechanic I want to grind. Once I settle down and start grinding. Delve was an early good moneymaker last league. Once you got deep enough and you started getting the, I can't remember what they're called, but they're the ones that add an Abyss socket. They were like a divine or more per, and you could find them pretty often just digging around the delve, which makes it a little bit tempting to do that just to get some early money. I don't even know if they're still worth that much. I don't know much about this new league mechanic and all the crafting options and stuff. I think you still need the currencies to be able to do it. But I didn't watch the reveal video for this, and I only skimmed like very specific portions of the patch notes. So I didn't really prep much coming into this league, I'm gonna be honest. I usually watch the whole reveal video and I read every patch note and all that, but I was playing other games leading up to this. That's why I actually started late. That's why I started yesterday instead of on League Start. Was because I was playing Pal World with a friend, and we just finished up the day the league started. Was when we finished up running all the bosses on hard. So then I just waited until the next day to start. It is what it is, though. I'll learn as we go. I really need to get the minus channeling costs on my jewelry, too. I run out of mana right now. It's kind of shitty.
Journey well.
Kitty bobidi. I don't know how many more white maps I have to run. Grab a couple T5s. Just what we got. Actually, are we done? Nope, there's one right here. And I think I did see one more at least. A triple essence. I would very much enjoy that. If I could get geared enough to essence farm on T16s, that was fun too. That was actually, like, it wasn't no, like, you know, people love their 75 divines an hour or whatever farming methods, but it was some pretty good money. I dicked around with it last league. Just to see what kind of money you could make, but I was also playing Cast 1 Stunned at the time, and I was, like, nigh unkillable. So any essence it threw at me, I could kill pretty much, but I don't know if this build will get the damage to do those real big essences. Which you could do it on yellow maps and make it easier. That farm is very valid. But there's something about running the lower tier maps that leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Definitely going well though. When I very started mapping, I was really worried about my tankiness because I had to like be very careful with every fight I went into. But now I'm just kind of YOLOing in. I really want to get my 6th socket to get life tap on my main ability. On my Death Oath. I also need to double check. I think I have the wrong gems on my gloves. I think I just kind of like YOLO'd some stuff in early. For my Blight. Alright. I know the map down.
Greetings. Farewell.
Alright, shit, I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, I was gonna check my sockets for my gloves, which... Void Manipulation, Control Destruction, Efficacy, Infused Channeling. What am I running right now? Efficacy, Swift Affliction, Increase Area of Effect, Infused Channeling. I guess I could try with that. I like having the increased AoE, but I guess most of the time I'm running on top of things anyway. So maybe we do try dropping it. Void Manipulation, Controlled, Efficacy, Infused. So we drop these two. I had a Controlled Destruction when I was doing Essence Drain. We can pop that in, and then the other one was just another Swift Affliction. My third Swift Affliction gem on this character.
Hail gods.
Wait, why do I have 2 Swift Affliction gems leveling? No, never mind. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just my Swift Affliction and my Void Manipulation are what I see leveling. For some reason, I thought I had 2 Swift Afflictions leveling, but... Oh wait, no, I did. I just took it off. I am a moron. Duh. But I guess Void Manipulation is more? 37... Oh, maybe you don't want the duration reduction for... Blight. That might be why. Okay. Well, we should have a little bit more single target DPS now, but a little bit less AoE, so we'll see. So far, Abyss hasn't been too hard either. So if Abyss is profitable, that could be something we look into as well. I need to remember that I have Frostblink. Oh, my mana issues are even worse. Oh, no, it's the same cost. I'm just using more. Accuracy craft, wow. Check out my chaos situation, see how close we are to a wand. We'll check the price for one too before we buy an essence. Alright. So now I have something to figure out. Because I haven't pre-planned an Atlas tree at all. And I now have... I always focus all the +1 tier mods early, just while I'm progressing. But now that I have them all, not sure where I want to go. Or what I want to, like, if there's something I want to target early. Essences are probably going to be too hard for now, so that's out. I mean, we could start getting delve juice and start delving a little in between mapping, but that's just going to slow down our Atlas completion. But we could. What is the price on those at the moment? Who was the currency exchange? Do I not have the currency exchange NPC here? Oh, it's Faust, right? Yeah, there we go. Get my NPCs confused between the games, PoE 1 and 2. So I want, let's just say, Divines for, which one was it? Yeah, it was Hollow. Okay, so it's 2 per 1, so they're not up to 1 Divine yet. Probably not as many people crafting, or not as much interest in it this league. Half a Divine each. I'm sure the price is going to go up on that, but I also don't really want to take the time out of delving anyway.
Go with courage.
We could just focus on, like... Just go, going for, like, strong boxes, shrines, like, more mobs and stuff. We could just do that. And maybe scarabs and stuff. Maybe I'll do that for now. What do we got? Guaranteed strong box right here, and then we can work our way over to making them rare and corrupted and openable again and stuff. I know strong boxes aren't going to be as good as they were for Mirage League, but the problem is also doing a lot of mechanics kind of slows you down at your Atlas completion. So maybe just having an Atlas where we're just like getting passive stuff is better for now. And I'm not really sure where to go with my points. We're going to be respecing these later, but I think I'm just going to head over to this life wheel. Because we're kind of at the point where we'd normally be getting a cluster jewel and all these jewel slots be filled, but we can't afford that yet, so... we do have a divine we could sell if we really wanted to. Let's check the price on... Essence. I don't remember which essence is the minion one. Not Contempt. There it is. Oh wow, they're cheap. Okay. Deafening Essence of Fear. So they're only like 1.2 chaos, so I might have to pay like 2 chaos to get one. If I just want to get one. But... I guess really the base wand doesn't even really matter too much, like getting a high eye level. Because we're just crafting on, so really... we could just get like any convoking wand pretty much. Do I have one laying around? Oh, that's Convening Wand. So is that. Yeah, they're probably higher eye level. Probably don't see them too much yet. Just to see. Invoking Wand. I guess, really, we could use the Convening, too, but... What do we need? I don't remember what the craft is considered. If we go to... Would the wands? Where are the wands? Why can't I see wands? There they are. And then crafting bench. Chaos damage over time multi is a suffix, so we need an open suffix. Okay. And let's just go for minion. Explicit to minion damage, because we don't want total. I mean, the essence can do like 130, right? Yeah, so we're looking at 12 chaos just to buy one when we could just use 2 chaos and use the essence. The only bad thing is the essence could add 6 mods and then we'd ruin our craft. We could throw in a null. Or just use another essence, I guess. But we just need to try to get an open suffix. We could also League Mechanic a null, right? And get 2 options if we really wanted to. I think. I just have to figure out how to... I think you can just go down to the ship and do that, right? You don't even have to run, like, any charts or anything. As long as you have the currency. I mean... 3 chromes. What are chromes going for? Let's do this, and then this. Okay, so a little over 1-to-1. That'd be like buying 1 or 3 chaos for a base right here. Maybe we just screw it and buy the 72 one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Nice cheap 1 fusing. And then go try to buy us 1 of those essences. It was fear, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay 2. That's fine. I don't care. Can you do the League mechanic with essences? I don't know where I've been putting all my Dead Man Sulfur, but I know I have more than that. Let's see how much this costs, actually. Just for fun. Might as well dick around with it. I don't care if I blow my sulfurite shit.
What do you need?
All flame crafting. Throw that in, throw this in. 1200. I don't even know how much I have. Oh. You can mouse over it. Yeah, I have 5k and I barely touched the mechanic. Creates 3 ghost copies. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Why not?
Go on, take
one. I also don't know what this intangibility does. But we need an open suffix, ideally. So we have a 94% right here with an open suffix. Both of these have full suffixes. So yeah, we probably go for this one, I think. Final answer. That's cool. And then I have no idea. When all flame crafting, many crafts will apply intangibility to the resulting item at a certain percentage. When then performing further all flame crafts, there's a chance that Vesper will only be able to create one ghostly copy of the item, with that chance being equal to the intangibility. Oh, I see. So if I were to try to do more and more crafts on this item, I'd get less and less results. So it's kind of like you can't just spam infinitely on one item, if I'm understanding that right. Gotcha. How is, like, the damage difference on, like, this? 19.5, 18.6, so a little bit bigger tooltip. I mean, we really didn't change much. If spell damage, I think, affects Blight, so, really, we just went from 67.28 to 26.94, but once we get to craft the Chaos Dot multi on it, that'll be good, but we don't have that craft right now, so... We will turn our thing back on. And then... Ooh, we've got right here tier 6 for Ellie and Chaos Res. That's going to be huge for us, since we need so many Chaos Reses. Do we have the... Oh, damage over time! Is this going to be the element ones too? Oh, chaos damage over time in this T7. Okay, let's go do that. Grab a T6 and our only T7. All right. I didn't even check if this was, if Cold River is sometimes the freeze immune one. I could have checked that before I ran it. Oh well, we can always just throw a map at it later. Freeze hasn't been too big of a problem, and the good thing is our Death Oath still kills everything around us while frozen, so... I should really set up my frickin' flasks, too. That's on the agenda. Probably be quite a bit tankier if we could do that. I wonder how much that's gonna cost us. I think it might be worth just buying us a high eye level flask, trying to roll some decent mods on it, and then throwing, like, buying the instilling orbs and stuff. I guess we could always quality it later. I don't think... Quality doesn't matter. You don't have to do it while it's, like, white anymore, right? So we could always quality it later, but at least get the auto-use flask up. I am so bad at clicking flasks. It's one of the things I hate about PoE 1 until you just automate all your flasks. I'm so bad about remembering to press them. And it's one thing that I love about PoE 2. Just don't have to deal with that shit. Maven's Beacon. I haven't set up any gem swaps. Should probably do that. It says there's 0 monsters remaining. Well then what is this? I guess maybe he's not considered a monster.
Hello. Hello.
Wrong button.
Make your life to your own.
Alright, let's dive into our first T7. Do we want to Maven influence it? Fuck it. YOLO. We'll be able to get the crafting recipe no matter what, so even if we fail the map, we can cry ourselves to sleep, but we'll still have our crafting recipe. The good thing is thanks to being a occultist, the consecrated ground doesn't matter. You have no life regen when you're near me, bitch. I did not mean to activate that, but here we are. Be healed and fight on. How's it going, Yobo? Good, good, that's good. Getting some more PoE in before bed, nice. Going pretty good for me. I've been, doing pretty good. Damage is a little low on this build, but, but we got our tankiness situated, so... This guy's beefy. Speaking of bad DPS. I don't know why that guy just took so long to kill. But I mean, we have plenty of more, like, gear and upgrades to get eventually, so... We'll probably get there. But at least I can face tank a lot of shit now.
Hello. Journey well.
You know, me and my alcoholicism, there is, like, little parts of me in the back of my mind that is just very curious about the Luminary. Whatever it's called. We could probably run a T8 Olmex. Seems like they're buffing it next batch. Oh, is it not good right now? I was worried. Earlier today, I was really in the mindset of, like, ooh, maybe I'll, high end is probably fine, but leveling it can be shaky. Gotcha. Yeah, I was like, ooh, that, like, I kept thinking about how strong the mercenaries were that I found and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, that'd be so much fun to be able to, like, put gear on them too, like, they must be crazy. And then I actually went and read the Ascendancy, and I saw that when you make them a permanent mercenary, they get weaker. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I don't know how much weaker, but that's kind of too bad. So we did that map so we could get our chaos damage over time multi. Nice, we got perfect. That was 4 chaos to do that. But, really, technically that's our best weapon for now. We could have tried to get some cast speed too for Blight, I think, but ultimately, supposedly, this weapon should be good enough for us to, make it to Maven and, like, do Atlas completion and stuff. But I'm probably gonna load up the next version of the build soon, because I don't even know what my, like, next gear is. Where's the Olmecs? Can I just right-click? Okay, thanks for the zoom in, but that didn't really help. Unless, is it just in the shadow? Maybe it's over here and I probably can't see it yet. Okay. What do you want, kid?
Hey, away.
Oh, okay. Did we finish all of our white maps? It looks like tier 5s are done. Tier 4. Tier 3. Yeah, I think all white maps are done. Cool. Let's change this to tier 6s and start blasting those. Oh, I forgot, you can't alchemy blues in PoE. I thought didn't they change that? I thought you could. No, I guess not. I guess maybe it was just they made it so you can do, like, the Scour Alch easier. Or whatever. That's fine. They did, like, the whole, like, shifting between the two. The good thing is we're going to be getting our hybrid Ellie Chaos Res, which will be really nice. Well, maybe I'll wait for that patch to come in and then consider it. Maybe look into it a little more. I just thought it was strong. I mean, maybe, like you said, maybe high-end, it's strong. But, it is kind of funny, because I was, like, the way that a few people spoke to me about the Luminary, it sounded like that was gonna be, like, the top build. I haven't really checked PoE Ninja to check, like, percentages and stuff, but I will say, like, I almost see no one playing it. Like, I saw Captain Lance on it, but other than that... It's just funny how, like, the way people explained it to me made it sound like it was gonna be the bee's knees. Oh, well, that's nice. Had some mobs around the frickin' boss and they just exploded and one-shot the boss. What are you playing, Mega?
Cox Blade.
Oh my god, the normal one?
Yeah. Yeah, they got that Doctrine Dash out again this year.
Nice.
Chip away some of that. It's like really good shit. Not the anniversary stuff, but the just get that good. The rare doctrines, the purples that are like you have to get them during the seasons.
Gotcha.
Like boxes. Problem is I might be late, so 10 days left. I don't know how much I can get done.
Damn Pal World ruining everything for you. Have you noticed muskets being a problem or anything yet?
I'm in my first match,
Oh, okay.
so I'll let you know here.
To your own.
Yo, I'll take it. Got me a damage over time, area damage. Better than an empty socket. That's another thing I'm missing right now too, is a lot of jewel stuff. That's something that I need to start considering. I'm kind of just spending points in random places because I don't have my cluster yet, or all the jewels to fill my jewel sockets. But now that I got my weapons sorted, we're gonna start saving for that stuff, probably. But I think we're kind of at the point where we could very easily cluster jewel, regular jewels to fill all of our slots, and get the levels to fill all that out, and we can start looking at the next tier of gear. I guess I do want to get flasks up and running. And I want to get, what's it called? I want to get flasks up and running, and I want to get... Shit, there was one more thing. Oh, six socket on my chest for my full DPS. Hey, we got a trial. Let's go. Uber Lab isn't that important. It's, it basically just lets me have my curses on hexproof enemies, but I don't think... I haven't noticed, at least in the early version of the build, where we fit a set. It also lets us have a second curse up, but I don't see where we fit one. All of our gem slots are full and all that, so I think it might either be a later game thing, or we only take the node, so that way we can hexproof enemies. And maybe we never get a second curse. But it could be part of high-end gearing. Bernie, Bernie, fire, go away. I'm just gonna face tank it. Guess I kinda can as long as I use pots. I can face tank it real good when I'm not degenning, when I'm not killing shit. Some more 6 sockets. Cool. Well, I'm kind of glad I didn't quit right at the boss. I've managed to find that. Probably wait a little longer to run it. Not too worried about it right now.
Hello. Journey well.
Oh, actually, Amulet is something never mind, there is more. I never bought an Amulet upgrade, I'm still just using what I found.
Keep your life to your own.
And I'm pretty sure my Amulet... 62 life isn't terrible. But Amulet could be better. And then Anoint, too. I forget, what do we anoint? Our cheap Anoint is... Vigor? I don't even remember what that does. Oh, you can press enter and find it now, right? Or not. Is that a PoE2 thing? Where is it? Oh, it's another endurance charge, which doesn't matter until... we get our cluster, because our cluster gives us, when we get hit, we start getting endurance charges. So much is tied behind that cluster. Oh, we've got our invitation.
Hello. Journey well.
Alright.
All I know now is Queen's Guards kill absolutely everything. That's the last
Oh, I
one
know
they
you were
got
saying
left.
that before.
Yeah.
You
They
quit
charge
last
straight
time.
into it's 3 seconds of invulnerability, so they just end their burst. So they kind of just beat everything and don't even take damage in return.
Damn.
And it's miserable. Medal's braced up, they charge straight into them, and Medals are dead. Archers, doors, they burst through doors, and stalwarts like nothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to get some more gear on this build. I did forget a few other things, too. On top of the amulet, I do need better rings, because I need rings that I'm able to get the reses I need, while also getting, minus channeling cost on them. And, well, one ring, or two rings, sorry, 2 pieces of jewelry need the minus channeling, and then the third piece of jewelry needs, +1 frenzy.
And they're immune to CC. Like, I don't know what you do. Other than just take
Of
a hit and hope
course.
you survive. Yeah.
Wait, what's generating me endurance charges right now? I didn't realize I was getting endurance charges. I could actually take the... whatever is generating me endurance charges, I could get the +1 endurance charge node. I thought I got it, because I get a cluster jewel eventually for plus... to, like, you generate an endurance charge every second after getting hit, if you've been hit recently or whatever. Is it one of my block nodes? Maybe it's this one? Okay. It's a chance on kill while holding a shield. I forgot, honestly, the funny thing is the build doesn't even get this node. This was me just trying to spend some points because I didn't have my cluster yet. And I yoinked this node, which is actually kind of nice because it's getting me some endurance charges early. I didn't even, like, I did it for the block and I forgot about the endurance charge part of it. I'm smarter than I thought I was. And I didn't even mean to do it. Just kidding. I just frickin' accidentally fell into that one.
Greetings. Farewell.
I wonder what scarab farming methods there's gonna be this league. I wonder if there's gonna be any that are as good as last league. Probably not. I wonder if that means scarabs are gonna be more expensive. With no Mirage. Oh, also, I didn't think about this. Is the Shrine Belt gone because Mirage is gone? That's honestly a little sad if that's true. I really like the Shrine Belt. Do I want to do another trial? Fuck it. I wasn't gonna. I was gonna save the time now that I have one, but just in case I fuck up and die in it. maybe having a backup will be nice. Boom. Probably not gonna do too many more of those. Honestly, I'd rather just buy me, like, them rather than run that shit. I'm trying to do better about that. I'm always, like, trying to farm everything myself, like, never buying anything. Like, oh, I don't want to have to buy a, you know, Offering of the Goddess if I can just run those and get them, but you save so much frickin' time not running them. So many drops you're missing out on. Or, like, map completion could have gotten me to, like, some higher tiers, which is better loot and all the goodies. I'm so glad I updated my filter. I was just running a regular filter from leveling for like a good bit today. I should have done it so much sooner. One of the things I love most about PoE is like being able to get like filter so much out that I'm down to only the things that I like want to pick up. Like, just there's nothing I leave behind. So that way, like, when I'm looting, I don't have to think about, like, oh, do I want to loot these items? I just click and go. I'm feeling pretty strong right now, though. Like, not the biggest damage on some of these rares and stuff, but it feels like we're just kind of blasting through a lot of this.
Greetings. Farewell.
I will be a happy camper if I can, like, finish Alice completion with this build. Which I should be able to, as long as my dumb brain doesn't talk me into re-rolling first. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, it's been going well. You should have seen it earlier. I was dying a lot. It was kind of sad. But, my first problem was I entered maps and started mapping without being res capped. And that was my own fault of not wanting to, like, go do the work to get res capped, so I was dying to that. And then even res capped, I was dying every now and then. But then once I upgraded a few more pieces of gear, got a little bit more armor on, like, got, like, a pretty decent armor, helmet, and stuff like that. And then I got the Dawnbreaker shield to convert some of my fizz to fire. And I'm at 77 fire res, so... once I got all that, I really started doing quite a bit better. Actually, what are we at? 61. We could try. Chances are we're not gonna get it, but go for a 6-socket. We just gotta be careful because we want to get our 5-socket back if possible. Which, already being down to 30-something, I think next 5-socket we're gonna stop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rigged! No! What do you purchase jewelers for from the vendor? Alterations? I'm not going one by one, I don't know what you're talking about. Ha! Easy. I didn't want to blow too many of my alterations because I need to craft flasks very soon. But still not 6-socket, so problem for another day. You know, maybe I should sell my fusings. I have 100 fusings. Since I don't need to link anything anymore. Sell my fusings and use that currency for jewelers, maybe. I wish I could downgrade my fusings down to jewelers. What can I get for... So I could get, like, almost 15 chaos for my 100 fusings. Not terrible. Oh wait, no, I got that wrong. I was able to get 15, I could almost get 20. Fine. Let's flop that and then say I want jewelers, and I have 15. I don't even know if we need to do that many. Let's just do this as a start. I didn't really think about doing this. Once again, this is another one of those things that I usually just try to farm. Damn you, RNG.
Hello, hello, hello. I'll put the word out.
Did the price fluctuate? Ah. Patience is the key. I think I almost could have frickin' guaranteed it for the amount I put in at this point.
We'll make it happen.
That's crazy. Alright. I don't want to spend any more on this shit, so we're just gonna try to get... Unless I have to. Ah! Yes! Okay. I was about to say, we're gonna wait and get, 5-socket again, and then frickin' give up.
Hello.
That allows us to put... life tap on it, which gives us a little bit more damage. Cool. How many more tier 6 maps do we have to run? One? Literally just one? Damn. I almost grabbed enough to do all of them. Wow, we only have one tier 6 left. We haven't been getting very good map returns. Maybe I do need to start. I've been kind of like not full clearing because I want to try to like Atlas complete faster, but maybe I need to start full clearing a little more.
Approach, challenger.
Wait, something's not on. Oh, my frickin' vitality isn't on. I was like, I have too much mana. Oh, I forgot, now that we're playing PoE 1 again, we can use, Wealthy Exile. I will say that's probably one of the things I miss the most about, when I play PoE 2. What I miss most about PoE 1 is being able to use Wealthy Exile, because it's just fun being able to refresh that every now and then and just see how much your stash goes up to or whatever. Or, like, it tells you, you know, I use that to determine, like, if I have a lot of value in, like, random scarabs I'm not going to use or something, because I'm too lazy to go price check them all or something. Man, the maps
Greetings,
just don't drop. Do I need to grab? Am I gonna actually have to go grab more, like, little map drop nodes?
Go with courage.
Legit, I've got 2 tier 7s. And then I am out of yellow maps. Hmm. Does it have anything to do with Meticulous Appraiser? So I traveled through this node just for the hell of it, but is it possible that changing my quantity to rarity is causing me not to get many maps? Do you know anything about that, Yobo? I wasn't sure if this was going to be like that bad of a thing, but maybe this is bad to get. I just did it to travel through to get to these +1s, honestly. I don't know if that has anything to do with map drops, though. You never get it. Let me Google it real fast. So according to Google, it says no. It doesn't affect map drops. Oh, you can get increased chance for mercenaries. I wonder if that's worth it. What else can you get from mercenary stuff? You can just make your mercenaries stronger. Try to find certain mercenaries. A chance on defeating a mercenary for them to drop all of their items. And they always have full rucksacks. Oh, and you can make them always drop. I guess that'd be like 1 and then 1, so you'd get 2 extra items. Chance to have an additional support. That'd probably make them harder, though, too, right? I wonder if mercenaries are any good. Like, are their rucksacks, like, ever, like, real good? Because, I mean, if they're not... It depends on if they're, like, super one-shot mercenaries, but if you could, like, constantly get mercenaries, that could be kind of fun. Do they last more than one map when you find one? I wouldn't mind having some mercenaries with me. It might help me with some of my single target issues. But also, I need to be able to kill them, too. Yeah, a few. I mean, this would get me some more map drops. Let's try it. It'll be fun. Worst case, we get rid of it. But I might take this wheel for more chance to get mercenaries, and then this wheel for full rucksack. The other wheels I don't really care about, getting like certain ones, or... I mean, could make them stronger, but they're already pretty strong for the most part. Maybe if I path near it and I have extra points, I'll try to figure out which ones are like some of the best ones and focus them in a certain way. And having mercenaries on my tree, if I, I don't want to plan for re-rolling, but if I were to re-roll, I'd have those nodes, which are probably good for when you're trying to find a mercenary for your luminary. Ugh. Ugh. Let's knock out our T7s. The frickin' occultist pops are kind of loud. I might need to lower my game sound a little bit. I turned it up when I started playing PoE again because I always keep it like... I normally keep it super low when I'm playing off stream. But a lot of the times I like have a show or just something playing on my other monitor when I'm not streaming, but I like having it a little louder for stream since I don't typically play music. I try to put the music on for the game and stuff like that, and make sure the game sound is audible. But I will say the occultist pops are kind of poppin'. If your mercenary persists through several, like, maps, does that mean you could get a mercenary and bring it into,
Keep your life to your own.
like Maven? Ooh, okay.
You have been captured, beast. You will be by that, or you will.
Man, I need to fix my mana problems. I can channel more Blight.
We will be best friends, beast.
I got a tier 8. That's good.
Greetings. Keep your life to your own.
Um...
Greetings. Keep your life to your own.
Well, we don't have any more T7s to finish our T7s, but we can jump into a T8, I guess. Flesh Compass. Gotta love an old Flesh Compass. What the fuck, a tier 10 map? I'm not even gonna be able to use that unless I find a T9. Unless there's a T8 connecting to a T9 in this map that I happen to be running, but... I mean a T8 connecting to a T10. Been doing pretty good, though. Doing pretty good. Thanks to, no reroll and a lot of the early maps I zoomed without full clearing. Now that I'm kind of getting low on maps, I'm starting to full clear a little more. But I feel like I rushed through those early tiers pretty quickly. I'm usually very slow when it comes to Atlas. Well, I think I'm still slow for Atlas completion, but I think I'm doing it a little faster than I normally do it. But I think last league I also re-rolled early. I tried... did I? Maybe I just respect. Maybe that's what it was. No, I think I respect and then I re-rolled. I think that's what happened. I think I started as a Holy Flame totems build, and the damage felt really shit. And then I respect into a different totem build and played that for a bit. I don't even know if I probably barely touched yellow maps. And then I, ow. Hey, there's a T9 map. But yeah, then I re-rolled into Cast 1 Stunned, I think. And then played Cast 1 Stunned, like, all the way to 100, pretty much.
Got my eye on you.
Greetings. Farewell.
I didn't mean to deposit the T9 map. I guess we're climbing because we're not getting any 7s or 8s back. I guess that's a bad thing about having too much plus tier. Is it tier 8? No! 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 First time I've died in a while. Corrupted blood, baby.
Keep your life to your own.
Because I haven't set up my flasks. It's actually a nice jewel. Not crazy, but... Do I have any jewel slots I'm not using? I have one I could put a point into. But I don't think I have any I'm not using at the moment. What's this one? Oh, this is just minion damage. Half speed isn't terrible either. Nah, let's put this one in. Man, I'm actually really sad I died there. The 11 map. Alrighty, have a good night, Yobo. Hopefully you sleep well. Alright, I think we go get frickin' bleed remove on our flask after this map. Turns out all it takes is a death to bleed immune, or to bleed to really get me to want to make a change. There's still 50 mobs left, and I could use some maps, see if we can find them. I actually might make my coffee in a minute.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
Alright. Let me see what I have for... Do I have a... Oh my god, I even have one. I don't like taking life from mana, though, or, life recovered from mana when used. That's a bummer. 17% quality one already, though. I guess we gotta re-roll that, unfortunately. That's fine. We didn't hit it. I guess we could have beast crafted it if we really wanted to. Reduced amount recovered, increased recovery rate, 50% applied instantly. I think I do run that a lot of the times, but eh. Recover an addition. Is this a new mod? Recover an additional 26% of Flask's life recovery amount over 10 seconds if used while not on full life. That's not a terrible mod. Wait, that's a suffix? Oh, shit. So if you don't need, like, bleed immune or whatever, you can just get, like, a more powerful flask. I did not realize that was a suffix. We can just use this for now. Fuck it. It gives us the corrupted blood removed, so that'll save us. I want to build up a little bit more currency so I can afford to buy the instilling orbs I need and everything just to get all my flasks set up in one foul swoop. So I think we're just going to keep mapping for now. We did get another T8, so I am going to jump back down before we do our T10. And I'm going to start my coffee, and we'll jump into a T8 and see. Also, that might be our Olmecs that we're touching. We might be able to finally run that. I did manage to get some exercise in today, which is good. Not a ton because I need to build up my stamina again. But I went for a walk. It was about I would say about half a mile in total, which, you know, isn't very good, but within that half a mile was a hill, so to give myself a little bit of credit, the hill wore me out pretty quickly. And I walked over the hill, and then obviously walked back over the hill. And I am counting there and back, it was like half a mile total. But I am very out of shape right now, and my stamina is extremely low. But it builds up pretty quick when I do this. Whenever I start exercising again, I've done this several times, where I start and stop. I am tempted to convert my div into chaos. I was trying to save it for, like, maybe to buy a big item. But it is kind of tempting to convert it to a chaos and then just try and get, like, my cluster and get my get a bunch of things set up. I think I still need to find some recipes anyway. I haven't been paying attention to what I've been getting, but before I can get my, like, ring set up properly, I need to get, like, the minus mana cost craft. And the plus frenzy craft. There was a few map drops, that was good. Alright.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
Oh, I didn't even look at that one. Trash. Alright, grab my coffee and then we'll run our Olmecs. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ugh. I was gonna grab that Stibnite flask, but then I decided not to. I think I'm just gonna buy high eye level flasks if I'm gonna get them. Inventory full.
Greetings. Farewell.
I definitely want to, in not too much time, make the filter a little more strict. I really don't want to be filling up too much. It doesn't happen every map right now, so it's not too bad, but... Oh nice, we got another T7 off that. Okay, now. These guys are harder than the boss was. Well, extra totemy side boys.
Hello. Farewell.
Almost forgot that I could teleport. I'm so bad about using my Frost Blink. But luckily right there, when I got walled in the detonate area, I remembered to press it and get out of it. We finally found one.
Begs to choose to fight. if
Ooh,
you
3
dare.
chaos. I mean, that's a good start. We haven't even got the node for the full rucksack yet. I mean, I know it's not that big of a deal. They dropped their warrant. I don't know what a warrant is. But I guess I'd just take item because I want the chaos.
This will be easier if you hold still. Flesh and blood.
I didn't realize he had Cyclone. Dude, I gotta spin to winner.
Handle with care.
With me, mercenary. Go with spin to win. Yo, he's Flicker Strike too! I didn't read the skills.
Greeting. Farewell.
That's a pretty good helmet. Not amazing, it's probably not gonna sell, but... not too shabby. What we get here? We've got an extra T7. Moment of truth. Does our mercenary last more than one map? More than the map that we find him in? He doesn't! Wow. They really only last the map that you're in, and I found that one at the end. How sad.
Your flesh.
Got another one.
Studied.
Oh, this guy's
Choice,
pockets.
after
Okay,
all,
this guy's
is
pockets are
part
pretty
of
shit.
craft.
So we've got 50-50 right now of one of them being decent and one of them being shit. That's an almost good amulet if it had life. I want to see what the warrant
Now,
is.
now, remain calm. Pain is purpose. Oh, all right then. I'll join you.
What is a mercenary warrant? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. So I can use them in a personal map device alongside a map to have this previously fought mercenary reappear in the area for a rematch. So instead of getting an item from him, I can get that scroll, and that's gonna let me use him somewhere else. Okay. So I could probably keep rematching over and over, unless they did add a limit to it. If I found like a really strong one, and I could keep spawning the same dude over and over again to fight with me. But I'd have to find him and fight him in every one, and I'd have to take the time to do that to not get the rewards, so I don't think that's really worth it, but... I will say the full rucksack node would have made it so I would have had 2 more chances for items there, though. I'm still gonna try it. You never know, maybe it's juicy. Worst case, I unspec it. What am I using my gold for? Other than what I should be using it for, which is getting the fucking King's March set up. Just a quick pass around here.
His purpose.
Fortunately, I don't think we got a map. I didn't realize we missed a league mechanic.
Greetings. Keep your life to your own.
Oh, I guess we're jumping up to a T9. That's all we got. Whoops, I don't want to run Terrace on T9 though. 8, T8, T9. Oh, we are connected to it.
My time is precious. Don't waste it.
Oh shit, I don't know when I muted my mic, holy fuck. Captain Lance is using... I was just looking up, just trying to decide whether I wanted to, like, grab the Kineticist, because I've heard Wanders are pretty good, and it has haste and stuff. But, Captain Lance is using, like, the Many-Shot or something, I think is what it's called, or some kind of bow one. So we can probably just take item and go.
Know your place.
Ooh. Pretty beefy. Ow. Well, we got him. He was kind of a beast. I will say, his shit does look pretty cracked. Ow. Kind of a bad test. I probably should have did the Blight before I did the Mercenary, because I'm not always going to have a Mercenary if I do a Blight. If I were to do Blight farming, so I probably should have did it without it. But I already noticed that my damage probably isn't there for high-end Blight. I mean, granted, we could get, you know, the whole, like, discounted towers and really be able to pump towers, which can really help, and that was something that I quit Blight before realizing I could get those nodes. Like, I quit the idea of doing Blight last league on a build that didn't have enough damage to do it. Before I got to the point where I was really discounting all the towers and everything. And then once I started discounting the towers, it made Blight pretty easy. So I could potentially do that and be able to do Blight on this character and just do more tower focus. I didn't look at either of those items. Or that one, I'm an idiot. I keep thinking it's currency and just deposit it real quick. +1 to Fizz with some cold res.
Hello.
Alright.
Journey well.
Oh, I think we have a,
Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
How's the trail?
one of these to do. I've been doing a lot better these days with, progression on PoE. I used to always be like, I don't want to fight a bunch of bosses early, like, that sounds scary, so I'd always, like, put off. I would just turn off Maven and never run it until, like, Atlas completion was done, and then I'd start running these and slowly progress through all, like, the low tiers. But I've been doing a lot better these... Oh, ow. Okay, he hurt. I've been doing a lot better about just YOLOing into it.
Prize for killing. Repeat this.
I guess we go this way, right? There's no sense in going this way, adding an additional support. I mean, technically, it would make them stronger when they fight with us, but it would make them harder to fight. So, I imagine trying to find an additional support is good for Luminary. But we'll just make them drop additional items. Even though a lot of the items they wear isn't, like, super impressive, but fuck it.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
What tier is this? Tier 10. I don't even know if we're unlocked around it yet. Let's just not worry about it. Let's just run our T9.
By the ire of innocence, I denounce. This choice carries weight. Prove your worth. Oh, you have prevailed.
Goodbye.
How's Cockblade going, Mega? You die.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
No, I say it's good. Surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Just when you see Queen's Guards, run and let someone else kill their units to the Queen's Guards. Because worst case, they're trading 1 for 1 no matter what. The new cav is pretty spicy. It's just like a long charge cav, you know, you gotta like line up a big corridor. But I had a good charge straight through the front line, straight to the back line, and then you hit like a little scramble ability and they kind of go and run around and hit archers and stuff. And I got 122 kills off 1 charge.
Oh, damn, nice.
So it literally cleared the blob. And I only have like the little free trial ones that are like level 12. So,
Yeah. Very good.
yeah, very good potential there.
Have you noticed any muskets doing well?
I have. There's a couple. It's not the dual blade situation, but I have, and they hit hard. I mean, the grenade fucks up front lines and blobs. It's hard to see how good they're doing. Like they haven't fucked with my shit too much.
Yeah.
With the little like fire spinners and stuff. But those have always been good, and I think they're just like double damage now. So it's like, but it's not a dual blade situation for sure.
That's good.
Yeah.
Honestly, the most enticing thing for me is being able to shoot 5 times as far.
Yeah.
I was already happy with, like, the grenade damage and everything, but, like, that was all you could do. Like, if you're up on a wall, you can't shoot the guys, like, down below. You didn't even have enough range for that. You could just throw your grenades and then wait for cooldown.
Yep. And then the dodges have been good. Nothing crazy again. I feel like you see one Nadachi every 100 fucking games anyways. But when you do, they're annoying as fuck doing what Nadachis do. And I mean it's kind of the same, but I've only seen one Nadachi, and he was shredding.
Hello. Journey well.
And I didn't realize it was so soon. But what, Wednesday is fucking Mistfall Hunters. And I don't even know if that's gonna be like a midnight release or anything either, so it might be technically Tuesday.
Well, you said 5 days the other day, didn't you? When we were still on, like,
Yeah,
Pal
but
World, so that was
It
before
didn't quite register that it
we're
was
gone
like,
the full day.
we're fucking there.
Yeah.
Gross. 6 p.m. on the 29th Pacific time.
Oh, no.
So yeah, 8 p.m. my time. Dumb.
I kind of want to run this map. Are Unstable Tentacle Fiends gonna kill me? Probably. Let's do it. But I want tier 9 completion. We could go get that mercenary and he could help us. I'm having the classic myth thoughts.
Oh yeah. Like, god damn, my wiener's so tiny.
Yeah.
Or different ones.
Oh, different ones.
Oh, okay.
But yes. No, the Luminary is just very tempting. We'll be rolling on
Luminaire?
PoE.
Are you playing Expedition?
Yeah. I'm gonna go play with my favorite character, Gustav.
Find the bits of Trathus. House Cater broke me.
I've never been more let down. Howl crack. That's not a boss helmet, is it? That's not what I want to do. And it's not really worth anything.
My allegiance is one, not bought.
Get a couple scarabs though. Mercenaries in areas are infamous. Mercenaries found in area are accompanied by 2 wild mercenaries. What does infamous mean? I like that belt, but I don't think it's quite worth. The scarabs are probably worth more. Oh my god, he kills himself.
So long.
Because of the helmet, he kills himself. That's hilarious. He literally just war-cried himself down to no health for me. That is so fucking funny. Because of that helmet. No, don't kill yourself. Stop war crying.
Greetings.
Or handling this map decently. 6 Link.
Greetings. Farewell.
I'm gonna use all my portals just because I'll loot. I could have shifted my inventory around and picked that up. I didn't have to come back. Oh well.
It will.
It will. So porting out to clear your, or did he die? Either my mercenary died, or porting out to clear my inventory gets rid of your mercenary too. He works like a shrine or something. I guess then, if that is what happened. Or he died. I mean, he was trying to commit suicide with his, with his shit.
Greetings. Go with courage.
Oh, I didn't realize we got a few T9 drops. That's good. Which we can take the T9s into the lower maps, but let's make sure we've done... We are missing a T9 right here. We might start taking the T9s into the lower maps just because we don't have any 8s or 7s. And we're about to finish. Well, I guess we're doing a little bit of Delirium. I'm mainly just trying to get completion done, so I haven't been rushing into that. It will.
What up?
Whatever happened with that Dino sword game?
What happened?
Whatever happened with that Dino sword game?
Oh, I was still playing it.
Gotcha.
I just saw the Conquered Blade stuff. Something like that.
I just hadn't seen you on it since that very first time when well, the very first time I saw you on it was when you were like in queue with Jordan or whatever.
Oh yeah. I feel like I
seen
hadn't
you on
played
it
anything since then, really. The whole fucking... Was that before or after the party in...
I think it was
all
before.
that?
I think that was before.
Hello, Journey Will.
Alright, is that all my 9s done? It looks like it is. Which means I guess we just gotta jump back to 8s with our T9 map. We haven't finished all those. And I'm frozen. Oh, I'm freaking torn. I thought back there was gonna be the way to go. But now this feels like the way to go. So was back there a dead end, or is this the dead end? Actually, I kind of want to try the Cassie encounter without a mercenary around me. It did split into 2 directions. Well, that was pretty good. Thanks to the occultist pops, we might actually be able to do.
Greetings, farewell.
I mean, it was only a T9 map, right? Light oils end up being some pretty good money. Sometimes they're not right away, like day 2 they might not be, or day 3, whatever this is. Might not be too crazy, but within like, by the end of the first week or whatever, at least last league gold oils climbed up to being like a div each, and I was actually finding, like, I found like 4 or 5 of them pretty quickly when I was spec'd into it, and I wasn't even like farming it super well either. Unfortunately, I do really want to go back to the mercenary because I am still trying to test whether the full rucksack is worth it on them. These guys stop spawning already? The boss is dead. There we go. So we are gonna backtrack a little bit. It sucks, I thought. I didn't realize I'm not good at reading this layout.
You only get one first impression. Try not to. I still abide by the Trathan Code.
Do chaos again. I mean, we haven't hit like a divine proc, but it's consistent chaos. Like, I want to say like 3 out of my 4 or 3 out of my 5 have had chaos. Not terrible.
If you mean to die, die quickly. A swift end. You win. Where you lead, I will follow. For now.
Greetings, go with courage.
Alrighty, guys. I think I am going to head out, though. Kind of tired tonight, and kind of just want to, like, sit back and veg for a little bit and then sleep. So, sorry for ditching a little early than I normally do. But, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we will be back for some more. I don't know what I'll be on. I'm still very up in the air of whether I want to do Luminary or if I want to do just keep grinding on this guy. I would really love to just try to finish Atlas completion on this character, but then my brain always goes to like, well, I could be leveling that character, and I like all this XP I'm getting could be on that character, you know, if I do enjoy it. I am a little worried about the leveling process of the Luminary because I heard bad things about it, but if you can get it up and running, I'm thinking it might be pretty good. But yeah. anyways, and I'm also like, even though I just did all this Atlas completion, there's a very small part of me that like kind of wants to SSF a Luminary. I kind of wanted to SSF to begin with, but SSFing a Luminary kind of sounds fun where I don't have to worry about trying to like buy like a really good one. I could just try to like find one on my own, but I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!